This is Sumit Bhattacharya, and my education is master degree as well as there are 24 qualifications from different foreign universities, and also I am an XLRI for their talent management courses. This is about my education. For my working, currently I am working with SPML Infra Ltd, which is one of the largest EPC company, engineering, procurement and construction, as group CHRO. And I am having around 25 years of experience in this HR. So, and during my leisure time, what I did, actually, teaching is my passion. So I used to teach the foreign university students online. So in my leisure time, I do so, and that's my passion. So that's all about me in shortly. For competency or for myself, about basically I'm into strategic HR, focusing on talent management, learning and OD, psychometric assessments, which I developed 142 assessments for many competencies. And this is all about me in short. Yes, the biggest hurdle so far in my experience I have seen, that is talent management. Means especially if I say talent engagement and total reward, that is the biggest hurdle. Why? There is a reason. Because talent engagement does not mean that I am organizing picnic, I'm organizing birthday celebration. These are not at all talent engagement. Talent, who is talent? Talent is those whose knowledge, skill, abilities are not easily available in the market. So therefore, in order to retain them, in order to attract them, the total reward system is the biggest hurdle. And total reward means, to me, are out of two types. One is transactional reward, which can easily be monetized, and one is relational reward, which cannot be easily monetized. So biggest hurdle is transactional reward. As far as salary and other things are fine, what relational reward we are providing, that is the biggest hurdle. It consists, could be of training and development opportunities, what the company can provide for a talent. It includes job security. It includes whether a company is providing the opportunity for pursue their own hobbies and interest. So this is making the total reward package perhaps the biggest hurdle for talent management, perhaps I have seen. So first, let me talk about use of HR technology. Yes, HR technology is most important. Basically, all the processes in HR should be automatized. In our company, hire to retire is completely automatic. From even after giving the advertisement in social media or wherever, so people can directly apply in our company, and can interviews also automated, everything. We have automated the psychometric tests. So HR automation or HR technology has to be there from the entire life cycle of the company. Especially it should give emphasis on, first is upskilling, because nowadays traditional training development, the era of traditional learning and development is now over. Now this is an era for upskilling. Say for the biggest, the largest method or the popular method for upskilling is peer group learning. So peer group learning should be done through automation, where e-learning can become a vital part. So there are two things where HR automation can increase the productivity. One is upskilling, and post upskilling, the KPI identification, KPI monitoring, competency mapping, and measuring the performance based on the KPI as well as the competencies. These two things are basically engaging a talent. If a talent see that they are being monitored, they are being measured, and they are being appropriately rewarded, they could become a vital part of our organization. And here the critical criticality of their factor is there. So therefore, in order to retain the critical talent, HR technology is must towards upskilling, towards talent engagement, towards KPI identification, towards competency mapping, and subsequently measuring those and awarding those who are appropriately required for it. So this is my view for first question. Second question is yes, quitting is obvious. It depends on how your relational rewards, how you can engage your employees, how you are building the relationship basically through emotional intelligence. So we can prevent it, but we cannot ignore that. People earlier also people were living quietly, nowadays also people are living quietly. So completely we cannot stop that, but we can prevent, we can take the preventive actions by all whatever talent management activities, by whatever the total reward system, as I said, that if these are there, they can be retained, and quiet quitting could be minimized, cannot be zeroed down, but can be minimized. Quiet quitting through HR technology, stopping that, to me it's not possible, because we are working with human being, we are working with human brains. Whatever technologies are there, my employees can stay with me because of the right technology we have adopted. But through technology, quiet quitting, not possible for me. See, this moonlighting as well as sudden firing, these are cause and effect. Why moonlighting is there? Because people think, employees are thinking that their job is uncertain, and therefore they are doing the moonlighting. So these could be stopped yes, again, nothing can be stopped completely. What we can do, what rather we are doing, we are diversifying our business so that in case of uncertainty, we all have seen the uncertainty. COVID was a big lesson for us. So uncertainty was there, as an uncertainty also there currently and will be there. So we have to deal with it. So the best way to deal with it is to create the opportunity without firing. Firing is not at all the option. If we fire, that would be a very, very bad impact in the market. So if we create diversification, business diversification, and create opportunities, it can come. We have made it happen actually. So there are other group companies, if someone is not fitting for the right point of time, we are placing them in other companies. So if, therefore, with due respect to all, there could be a difference between a businessman and employer. So if we really want to become an employer where people can think this is the best place to work, firing by email legally is not possible. It is not legally viable. It's illegal. And second is, in order to stop moonlighting, let's create the opportunities. It is within the business itself. People may ask for the new ideas which we have started, and based on the best ideas, we are forming different domains where people can be moved over there if there is an uncertainty for particular business. So this is how I have been dealing for last 25 years. So in fact during COVID as well. Future work, there could be, to what I have understood after visiting so many places. So in future there will be smaller organization, smaller setup, no need to have big costs, big cost business rather, less hierarchy, more emphasis on employee wellness and well-being. And in future only the strategic role will prevail. All the execution role will get outsourced. Right now already it is getting outsourced. Only the strategic role will be there in any company, and therefore smaller setup will be there. And of course, other two things which I can visualize. One is robot assistance, and of course a smarter brainstorming, where lesser group, greater ideas with better implementation. So that is how I am looking the future, which with regard to my previous 25 years of experience.